Hi everyone, this is Antoinette Bay with the Paper Papillion. Thank you so much for joining me for this recorded video. Bringing you a card today using some paper that I found in my scrapbooking stash. I've been cleaning out some of my scrapbooking and I came across some paper from a company called Felicity Jane that is no longer in business, which I'm really sad about because they had some beautiful paper. So I have 3 different packs that I purchased from this company before they went out of business. And this happens to be one of them. I do have some, a fall collection, I think 2 fall collections and this one. So I pulled this one out first and decided to use something springy and summery, even though we're headed into fall. But aren't those papers beautiful? I'm sad that we can't get them anymore. But if you find something similar in your stash, certainly pull out the papers. Whether or not you have Stampin' Up paper or if it's another brand, pull it out, and these measurements will be in my newsletter. So if you'd like to get the measurements for this project, you can join my newsletter if you're not already on it, and the link should be below this video for the newsletter, to join the newsletter. I am using lots of product from Stampin' Up, which I will show you. And this is Pool Party Grow Grain ribbon, which I love. It is my favorite ribbon. I'm using this one tag from the Something Fancy dies, which comes with this stamp set. I'm not using the stamps today. I'm using a retired stitch and nested labels. There are certain things that I just never get rid of, even though Stampin' Up retires them. I'm just going to be using a lot of my retired items. I'm also using the leaf from the Sentimental Dies, which is part of this. It's a bundle here, Sentimental Park. I'm using just these dots from Quiet Meadow, which is current, and Happy Labels. I'm just using the word love you from Happy Labels. And then I'm really going way back to a Cake Soiree set where it's a 2-pack stamp set and dies. But I'm only using the sentiments here. Okay. Actually, instead of love you, I might use best wishes on the inside and use the whole set instead. Change it from my sample. So for this card, we're going to be working from the inside out. Actually, let me just tell you that this card layout, my friend Elizabeth Price from Seeing Ink Spots, I take a lot of classes with Elizabeth. I wouldn't say a lot, but I do take some. And this is a class where this is a layout that I pulled from her class. You can go give her a follow on Instagram, Seeing Ink Spots, Elizabeth Price, and I'll also put it in the comments here. So here we are with the paper that I pulled from here, and this is the reverse side. However, since I'm changing the paper from my original, and I'm using old Stampin' Up paper that happens to look just like that. Okay, so since I'm using the front of this paper, I didn't want to waste too much, and I had 1 sheet of this paper. It was 6 by 6, and I cut the pieces I needed. One is 3 by 4 1/4, and the other is 1/8 of an inch smaller. Okay, and then of course the ribbon and this paper, and here are the 2 leaves in Mossy Meadow, and here are the dies. And I'm also doing something a little bit different with the dies today for the video. And Pool Party, we're going to be using these for sentiments. And here we have what will be the, I already punched it with a 1 inch. I just centered it and punched it already. I didn't realize I'd done that already, but that was with a 1 inch punch. So that's going to be the inside. And here's our base. And then we're going to be using vellum and white cardstock for our daisies. Now, this punch, the medium daisy punch, is in Stampin' Up's clearance rack. So there's a really good deal on it right now if you don't own it. But I also own the larger one. And these are punches that I won't get rid of, regardless if Stampin' Up retires them or not. It's one of those. I'm also using a very old one. Whoops, right here. This probably came from a pack of 3, and I couldn't even tell you the name of it, but I have a little tin where I keep all these really small ones. I find them useful, so I don't get rid of those either. And here we go. Here are 2 others. So I'm going to be using this circle and this circle. I don't know if that's difficult to see or not, but that small circle and this circle. So these also are in that little tin that I keep all these little small ones that I don't want to get rid of. And then here's another one. Okay. And now this is just your basic white, thick white, cut to 4 1/4 by 11, and scored on the long side at 5 1/2. So we're going to, like as I said, we're going to work from the inside out on this one. So let's take why don't we do, okay, before we get started, why don't we do some punching and putting the flowers together? That would make sense. So for the front and the inside, I need 2, 4, 6. I need 6 of the daisies. In white cardstock. And then I need, with these small ones, I need 1, I need 2, 4. I need 4 because I'm making, whoops, 1, we're making 2 flowers. Okay. Oh, don't know where that went. Oh, there it is. Okay, on my shirt. Okay, now we can throw this out. I'm good with that. And then we're going to take this strip of Daffodil Delight. Oh, wait, before we do that, we're going to take the daisy punch, and we're going to give this 3 punches in the with the vellum. Okay, now I can put that aside. And then we're going to take a piece of paper and now I'm using a retired stamp ink pad, Mango Melody, and this is where those dots are coming in. And I'm just going to stamp all over this. Not going full strength. Okay, that should be enough for that. That's Mango Melody. You could use Daffodil Delight as well. So I need 1, 2, 3 of these larger ones. Do I need the larger ones? I'm trying to think. Hold on. I don't want to show you the card just yet. No, not the larger ones. Don't want to show you the full card just yet. We're going to go with this one, this size, the smaller size. 1. I kind of want it where there's a lot of dots. 2 and 3 of those. Put those to the side. And then we need this little tiny one. I just need 2. Just need 2 of those. Put those to the side as well. Okay, I'm done with that one. Okay. Now I want to take, I forgot a scrap piece of Mossy Meadow. Hold on. Okay, I have a scrap piece of Mossy Meadow. And what I'm going to do is just stamp, I know it looks kind of weird, but I'm just going to stamp a daisy in Mossy Meadow. and you'll see what we'll do with that later. Okay, and now we want to glue all these parts together. So let me get this plastic sheet right here so we can use some liquid glue and grab our pieces and put them all together. And then we'll do some stamping, and then we'll put the whole card together. Okay. Now, hopefully this liquid glue will just come out, and it will not. I'm going to grab the other one here and see if maybe that one is better. Let's take off. Okay, so yep, better. So let's see, we have 6, so we just need 3. Just put a little glue on the bottom of 3 of them. Okay, and then we can throw that on top. That one. So yeah, I'm going to be bringing you a few videos using some of this paper. I'd really like to use it, and I'd like for you to use what you have in your stash. If you follow me, I just had a 50% off sale. Now I'll put the vellum on top. And although I sold quite a few things, and it helped me to get rid of some retired stuff that I probably won't ever want to use again. Excuse me. Not that I won't want to, but you can only have so much, right? So I put them on sale, and I did sell, but unfortunately, if you've seen my list of retired items, it doesn't put much of a dent in what you have as far as product. So I have to keep trying to downsize, and I have put some mystery boxes up on like the Facebook Marketplace for stamping. I put together some mystery boxes, and there's really good stuff, and you should go check them out. And I may put them here in my on my blog as well. So now we're going to take these and put those in the middle. Now, if you choose to, you can also rough up the edges or put some ink around the edges, but I'm choosing to keep them clean. And you can also put dimensionals on them if you'd like. And now the 2 little ones here. I did not grab that. Okay. All right. There we go on those. And now I also like to take this mat. Not this one, I need a bigger one. This mat here. Grab my mat. And I'm going to put these on top of here. And I'm going to take, let's see, the back of my piercing tool and just kind of pierce that a little bit. Do the same on these little ones. So it curls it a bit, and then I'm going to take my bone folder and curl them back a little bit too. Just gives it a little something, but you want to be really careful when you're curling these back because you don't want to break the, and it's just the tips. You don't want to break the flowers. Just gives it a little bit more depth, I guess. And you can curl some forward, some back, or not at all. And don't do anything at all to the center either. I like that little bit of a crinkle. And these you can't really do much with, so I'm just going to leave them alone. Okay, now we can take these off, put those to the side, and get ready for some stamping. Oh, I did forget to show you what I'm doing with these. So now I'm going to take these stems and I'm just going to cut 4 off. That should be enough. And then just going to put a little liquid glue back here. And then these will be like little leaves. Actually, you could use glue dots, might work better. They might hold better. Just like that. Okay. I might move that around a little bit. I'm going to put that face down. I'm going to try glue dot on, in this case here. See if that works better. It worked just fine, but it might hold better with a glue dot. So let's see. Yeah, I think a glue dot might be better. Okay, there you go. Okay, let's put that on the side. That's why I used the flower. So little trick. And also you could use these little flowers too and have just the leaves be a little bit smaller, right? I wonder. I think this is just too small to work with, actually. You need just a slightly bigger leaf. Okay, now we're going to work on the inside of the card. So as I mentioned, we have 2 sizes here. We have one slightly smaller than the other because the smaller one's going to go on the front of the card, and this is going to go on the inside of the card. Okay, and I am going to use liquid glue here so that I can manipulate where it goes if it's not the way exactly where I want it. And I'm going to close the card a little bit. And there's a little bit of a overhang here, but I will deal with that shortly. I just want to make sure the inside of the card is going to work. Now, as you can see, this is, I think, 2 3/4. I'm not 100% sure, but the measurements will be in the tutorial, in my newsletter. Okay, so let's fold this one in half. So this is what forms the gift card part, okay, right there. So that's going to go like that. But what we're going to do is put some tear and tape on this. Okay, let's move this over. Let's put some tear and tape only on the sides and the bottom. That's it. It's the only place you want tear and tape. You could also use liquid glue, but I am preferring to use tear and tape. And before we get that in there, what I'd like to do is take some, where's my paper? Take my paper, and I want to take a Pool Party blend marker, and I want to do some splattering before I do anything else. I'm running out of ink. So there's my splatter, a little bit. I might do some more, we'll see. And then here, now we can start stamping. So I had said that I might use what's in here. So I'm going to use Best Wishes. On my sample, I used Love You. On this one, I'm going to do Best Wishes out of this. And also, I need the Happy Birthday as well. Now, I had cut it. So this was one big stamp. Back in the day, I cut it because I'm not worried about cutting my stamps. So I wanted them to be separate, and that's what I did. Just cut it. So let's take the black. Oh, I didn't even take the tape. I never used this one. Let's take the black. I'm actually going to go like that and put it down. And then we're going to take Versamark, our embossing buddy. I just want to clean up this area right here. That's where I'm stamping. And white embossing powder. I just want to put my tearing tape away. Okay. Oops. I'm just going to go right about here. Then we'll put that into white embossing powder. And then grab. Now I'm going to mute you so you don't hear the embossing buddy. Okay, and now I'm back. So there's Best Wishes. I kind of want to add a little bit more splatter. So let's try that again. Around where Best Wishes is. Okay, that's better. A little bit more. So for this, we're going to take one of our flowers and just put it right there. And I'm going to use glue dots for that to secure that. There's a little glue there. I'll get that off later. And then I want to take a butterfly. So these are the brushed brass butterflies. I'm going to take a little one and just add it there. Okay, so that's the inside. So now, before I put this down, I do want to ensure that I don't have to trim anything off the edge, because before of this pool party cardstock, which it does not look like I need to do, but I do need to trim this excess off the back before I do anything else, because we do have to put ribbon down. So I won't be able to cut that off once I put the ribbon down. So now I will take a slight trim right off of that. That did not come off. I might have to use my scissor. Oh no, that worked. Okay. So here's the inside. Do I need to use my scissor? Yeah, I do need to use my scissor. And I'm going to use this long one just to trim that off a slight bit. Actually, I don't. It's fine. All right. So now we're going to take our ribbon. Okay. But before we do that, let's put some tear and tape down. Just across here is fine. And fold it in half. Whoops. Sorry. I don't want you to see the whole card yet. Okay, fold it in half. And then so it's folded in half, and I have enough here. And then we could put this down on top. So I've done it about in the center on the bottom part of the inside of the card. So now we can remove this. Fold it in half, and just be sure to be as close to the edge and to the bottom. And there you have that. And this is going to bother me. So I am going to just give it a little glue remover there. I know you can't see it, but I can. Okay, now we're going to work. So you see how this is the gift part holder right here. Okay, I've made a template that got ripped off, but I made a template and that fits beautifully. So you can always do something on the up top as well if you want to, but I chose not to. Okay, so now we're going to work on, let's close this and let's work on this flap. This is where we're going to take the one that is slightly smaller. Oh, this is not the flap we want to work on yet. Nope. Let's go back. This is the flap we want to work on. Okay. Now we're going to take this large piece and put it right there. I think I want to see more flowers up on top. Let's see. That aren't going to be covered because this is going to go there. Right? And yeah, I think so. I think I'm going to put that right there. So I'm going to use liquid glue here so that, oh, wrong one. I think. Let's see. Nope, right one. Liquid glue. And then this is going to go here. Just a second. I'm using my card. This is going to go here. So I'm going to use some liquid glue since it's open. Just put that right there. Okay, so we're going to take, I've already die cut the leaves, but I don't see them here. Let's see where they are. Oh, here they are. Okay, they're under here. So I'm just going to cut the top of this one off. I don't need it. And throw some liquid glue around here. Spread that around a bit. And up here a little bit. You don't need very much. And then I want the stem to hang low. We'll save those. Okay. And then I'm going to take this and I think I'm not putting a dimensional behind there. I am going to use blue dots instead. And then we'll get, we didn't do the sentiment yet. I'm going to use Pool Party. And the top half of this stamp that I cut. So that's what it looked like. So I'm using the top part of it on here. Okay, that's a little low, but that's okay. I think it'll work in the trimmer. And then for the top, we're going to use Happy Birthday for the front of the card. And we're going to do that in Versamark. Okay, and white embossing powder. Whoop. I need to put some adhesive on here. It's not sticking. It's got a little, I'm going to have to turn this over. I don't like the bottom. It got a little, I need to, what happened here, just so you know, you see that little line? Do you see that little line right here and here? It's because the rubber, there's too much rubber around the stamp. So I should have to cut around that. Actually, why don't we do that now? Let's cut around that so you can see what I'm talking about. So I'm cleaning it off. I'm going to take this off, and I'm going to take this, and I'm going to cut around all of that. It's too much rubber. And I'm going to cut here, and then in here. You have to do a little bit of surgery sometimes to these stamps to make them work the way you really want them to. Okay, that should be enough, and I shouldn't see that anymore. Now we can get that back on the block. And stamp it again. I'm actually going to go on the reverse side. Let me get this. And I kind of want to, this is where I stamped already, and I just kind of want to rub it. I don't want all the powder on there. Okay. Not so good over there. Okay, I'm getting another piece of Pool Party. Okay. Here we go. Let's try that again. My Y was not pressed enough. I do want it to look really nice. So share your comments and your thumbs up and your likes and hearts and shares just all together. That would be great, really helpful on YouTube and on Facebook. That would really help me to get a little bit more exposure, and I would greatly appreciate it. I do give away cards, and at the end of this video, I'll be giving away a card from my last video, which was probably 3 weeks ago now. Okay, I'm going to put you on mute. Oh, I don't know. Did I mute you? I don't think you're on mute. Sorry. Okay. Now we're going to take the mini embossing folder. I'm sorry, the mini die cut, Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. And this is where I'm taking the dies from Something Fancy right here. And I'm just using this particular one right here, this label die right here. And I'll put that here. That's moving around a bit. Maybe, maybe not. I'm not sure. I should probably get a piece of tape. Don't have it here. So I'm going to hope for the best here. And if not, we'll do it again. That pretty much worked out pretty well. And then this one for the front of the card. Okay, that worked out. Let's get rid of that. Okay, I'll bring this back. I'm going to put dimensionals behind here. So I have this little sheet right here. This one here. Maybe a little one in the middle. And then we will get a butterfly. I don't know where I put them. There they are. Okay. And we'll add a large butterfly here. You can go the other way if you want. Actually, there might be more room on. That's okay. That's fine. Okay. So there's that. Now we can work on the front of the card. Let's open this up and take the smaller polka dot piece, which is going to go there. Okay. And then that's going to close like that. And this is going to cover that inside. So I want to put it right about here. So I only want it to be halfway. So just got to be careful with where you're gluing. So I know it's about here. So that's where I'm putting the liquid glue. And that should do it. I want to move that over a little. Yep, it gives it a nice, it hides it. And that's what I want, is to hide it. Now what I should have done is, now I'm cutting this closer to the bottom because this one's going to go this way and this one's going to go this way. Just like that. Okay. So let's add some liquid glue. And I just want it to be like that. And then this one we did, like I said, I wanted the longer stem on this one. On the inside we grabbed the smaller stem. And then this will go this way. And now we'll take our other two. Now here, I am going to use a dimensional. It's the front of the card, but I want to make sure that I'm not having that dimensional stick out here. Right? And then I'll grab these little ones for here. And put that one down here. And this one maybe up a little bit further than that one. Let's see. These are not very sticky for some reason. Add a little glue on there. Move this one over a bit. And I am going to stick another one in there. Okay, that worked. Nothing on the inside. Okay. And now I can add some around the daisy here as well. That I know that it's placed properly. I'll add another down here where you won't see it. Whoop, you will see that one. I like to know where it's going before and that I can't see anything before I completely glue it down. Pull those little vellum ones up a little bit. And then we're going to put our sentiment with dimensionals as well. Take all these little leftovers. They always work well. And then that will go here, like that. I just realized that I made a mistake. This is supposed to go over, so it's supposed to go underneath. Okay, so I am going to pull this up very carefully. I'm not pulling off the whole thing. I am just going to pull this up very carefully to where about I need it. Okay, so you see I pulled that very carefully. And this is going to go right underneath there. So I'm going to add some tear and tape. Even a glue dot would work. Where is the tear and tape? Here it is. Okay. So we make mistakes, but we can fix them. There's tear and tape. And then I'm just going to have to add some more. I want to make sure it's even. Yeah. So now I'll add some more liquid glue, or even tear and tape too, to the inside of this because it's already placed properly. So I'm just going to add some tear and tape to the bottom of the polka dot because now I really want it to stay firmly on there. So I'm just going to do that. I may have to add some more liquid glue as well. So it was a mistake, but it was fixable. And I even think I did it on my original too. I made that same mistake. I forgot to bring it around before I started decorating. Let me just put a little liquid glue around here. Perfect. Perfect fix. I took that and I used liquid glue on here, so that was really, it was still early enough that it didn't stick so much that I couldn't manipulate it a little bit. Okay, so that's that. Let's get our last flower right in here. Actually, this one didn't even need leaves, but we have them on, so we're going to use them. I need some more dimensionals for this. Let's see. Do I have any mini? I do. Add some mini. So I'm going to take a mini dimensional and add that. Maybe. Let's get some butterflies going here. I'll take a big one and put it there, and a smaller one here, and a smaller one here. And then one last thing is some shimmer. Let's see if we have any in here. Yeah, we have some shimmer. Makes a little bit of a difference. And a little shimmer here. And a little shimmer here. Let that dry for a second. Put the sheet away. Okay, let's close it up. And then we'll open it up again. Now you can certainly fancy up your envelope. So there's the bow. I love this bow, this ribbon. Okay, so happy birthday. Now on my original, let me show you, I'm missing a butterfly here, so let me put a big butterfly on here. It's supposed to be up here. So on my original, I used our dots folder, and I did not use it here. On my, I liked it better plain, I think. So you could see I had to pull up a little bit here. And let's see, but otherwise it's exactly the same. This flower didn't have any leaves on it, and the inside and here. So I used the other polka dot that we used to carry, an older one, but I like with the white, more of a white polka dot shining through on this one. Okay, so let's just open this one. And we all imagine so that you're giving this to your friend, your daughter, your mom. It's a great card for a mom. And then it says, happy birthday. May your day be as wonderful as you. Best wishes. And there's your template. Oh, that was the ribbon. That's why I couldn't get it in there. The ribbon is there. And then you can write a message up here or on this side, but I like it up there, right? On top. Just like that. And then you close it up. It's gorgeous, right? Now, I don't think I'm going to probably, if I have enough paper, I'm going to, use it on the envelope, but I don't know if I do. Now, I have two kits, two of these that I can make, and I will raffle them off next time I do a live video. So I'm going to raffle it off to everyone that shares my video. Only shares this time. I'm trying to get a little bit more exposure, and the only way that will happen is by sharing the video with others. And but I will give away two cards, two of these, to anyone that shares, that says they have, that I can see actually in my sharing when I look at the Facebook page and on YouTube. So if you can do that, I would really appreciate it. And then for all the comments, I will be giving away another card, a different card. Okay, so two will go to sharers and one will go to a commenter, but not this one, a different one. Hey, the other thing you can do is decorate the back too if you really wanted to with some leftovers. So thank you for being here today and watching this. Well, maybe not today, but on the replay, watching this video. Oh, I wanted to share a couple of other things with you while I'm here, and also go back and let you know who I'm going to give my card away to from last video. So my last video, I created this card right here. And so I am going to give 2 away today. I'm going to go back to my Facebook Live from, let's see, I didn't pick them, but I'm going to go back. So if you hold on for 1 second, I'm going to go back to my Facebook Live when the last time I was here. And I'm going to pick someone randomly that may not have won in a while. So my last one, I'm going to the comments. You can't see me doing this, but I am on my computer right now in front of me, but I have to go to a different page to see the names. Okay, and here we are. So let's see. Janet Drennan is one person. Janet Drennan. Let me see if I have any. Let's see. Let me write it down. Janet Drennan. We'll get one of these. And then the next one will be, let's see, I have to go to more comments and see where else. Sharon Schoenborn. I don't know if I said that right, but I am going to spell it the way I see it. Sharon Schoenborn. Okay, there you go. Let me see if I can see you guys now. Here we go. Yep, there you have it. Okay, those are winners from last time. Sharon Schoenborn and Janet Drennan. And Janet, I have your address. I don't think I have your address, Sharon. I'll look, but I don't think so. So if you can email me here, Sharon, with your mailing address, you won this card. And then when I come back with another video, I am going to draw 2 shares to get this card. And I'm going to draw one for commenters, but it will be a different card. So thanks again for being here. Oh, wait, let me just tell you. This will be in my newsletter, but I have 2 packs of this month's cards. These are the cards, and they are the monthly card, Masterfully Made. And I have 2 kits. So you can either make an online purchase of $35 or more in my online store or Stampin' Up store, or you can purchase it flat for $20 plus $5 shipping. If you purchase in my store and at the minimum of $35, I will ship these to you for free, and then you'll get videos that go along with this. But if you choose to pay the flat fee, then I have to add $5 for shipping. So $25 flat fee with includes shipping, $35 minimum purchase in my online Stampin' Up store, and you'll get that for free. Shipped to you for free. And then I have 1 kit left. This was Delightfully Eclectic Kit from, I think it was May. I can't remember. Those are the 4 cards. This kit is $39 shipped, and you get a little goodie in here, and you get to make 2 of each card. You get a pack of 6x12. I think this was a quarter pack, but there are a lot of sheets in there. You get a pack of dimensionals and a pack of 3 tinsel gems, 3 color tinsel gems, and then you get a little treat from me. I have one kit left. This is the kit that I have left. If you would like it, it's $39 shipped, and you would just have to email me here again and let me know that you would like the Delightfully Eclectic Kit for $39 shipped. Okay, that's this one, Delightfully Eclectic, shipped to you, $39. Then I have one other. I have one of these left. So this is the Share a Milkshake. You do have to own the Share a Milkshake bundle for this kit, but it is also $39. You get 4 designs and you get to make 8 cards, just like Delightfully Eclectic. It's $39 shipped. This is card 1, card 2. These are fun folds, card 3 and card 4. So let me just bring those closer. 2. This is a fun fold, and this is a fun fold. Okay, and it comes to you like this. This is the treat that I put in for my upline. Erica had made something like this, and so I cased her, and I put these are like little pizza crackers, and it comes with your 4 kits. It comes with half a pack of the Bright and Beautiful cards and envelopes, and then a half a pack of the paper, and these is the 4 color tinsel gems, and it comes with that. So I have one left of these. Again, Share a Milkshake is this, will be needed for this. For Delightfully Eclectic, you do not need anything but stamps. Everything here is, in this one, everything's cut for you, and the other one, everything is cut for you as well. But you need sentiments, stamps with sentiments for this, and you need Share a Milkshake bundle for this. Anything that's not included in the Share a Milkshake dies is cut for you here. Okay, so things like this are already done for you because they're not part of the die set. So if you would like Share a Milkshake kit that I have left, you can email me here and let me know that you'd like the Share a Milkshake $39 kit. Okay, so this was the $20 monthly card class, masterfully made, flat fee of $20 plus $5 shipping, or $35 order in my store, Stampin' Up store, the Paper Papillion. This one's $39 shipped, and that's Delightfully Eclectic, and this one's $39 shipped. Share a Milkshake. I have one of each, except for this one, I have 2. Here's my email, and you can let me know. Again, thank you for joining me for today's card. And I'll be back soon. Bye-bye.